Stadium in Gainesville. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. Ranked in the top 25 with high expectations to start the season, that Week 0 loss shocked everyone. With a bye week to look at their issues, try to get things corrected, this is a crucial game today. Can they be the team everyone thought they were before the season started? We'll find out today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Stopped in the backfield, and the defense comes out sending a message. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Jones to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll give it to Ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback making checks. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Mays. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Here's again the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jones wants to throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Good timing on the quick out.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here.
Switch it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
The handoff to Johnson. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll go right back to him. Been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. to throw. It's Reynolds. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Jones to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
The Tigers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. The screen, and watch out. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point was good. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Quarterback may change this route. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They'll run play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Jones wants to throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He uncorks one deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Another 3rd down stop for this defense, and they're excited, but you always kind of got to watch. Like, they shouldn't go for it on 4th down here in their own end, but this team has shown they are not scared. 4th down is just another down. They will stay aggressive. I don't know if they read the analytics or not, but it usually says 4th down, and I'm going for it.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Moore.
You know, Clemson football is at its best when they've got that guy at the helm that can be a playmaker. And Cade Klubnik had some of those flashes, right? Like going to the college football playoff the year before. But Clemson returning back to humanity a year ago. Not a good season for them. And Jesse, they didn't go out and get the 5-star commit in the portal. They didn't go out and pay a lot of money. They believe in developing it through high school and the guys they brought in.
Is it the guy, though? Because you mentioned it, David, and you're so right. When they had Deshaun Watson or they had Trevor Lawrence, they were the guy. They were the guy that took this offense, took this entire team to a national championship caliber level. They were true alphas at the quarterback position. And now we're going to find out if this new guy is the guy.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the...
Picked off to stop the threat.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. Gives them a chance to put together a strategy here in the waning moments. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jones to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got a man. Might have a chance. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire...
It's a seam wide open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route.
Easy.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Jones wants to throw it. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
Reads it, fires complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw, it's Reynolds. Going long. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running inside, it's Johnson. Picks up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bull Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the Utah Utes. And it's the Golden Eagles, setting score records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Johnson. Past the 40. Got a little grass. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
I knew it was hot out there, but apparently it's fried the coach's brain. They've got the punt team out there, and it's not 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. He might want another play. Jones to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Gets rid of it. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going over the top. Makes the grab on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelled blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing, and how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
Running the red zone. It's ball. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gators! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The handoff to Johnson. Fights off a defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, We want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt, and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Snags it, there's running room. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
The offense changing the play. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Unloads quickly. Flying out to the left. Inside the touchdown Gator. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Scanning the field, it's Reynolds. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Back to pass on second down. He wants to go deep. Holds it in on the left. Off and running. He's at the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And guys, after that huge play didn't quite make it to the end zone, they'll try to pay it off with a touchdown here. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
With the catch, it's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Quarterback making adjustments. Jones to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get into the quarterback, and he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's got it. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's going to run it. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the first down, and then stopping that clock.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Jones wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab on the shot. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Clemson calls its second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Easy.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Release to the back. On target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Pulls and fires complete. And they get it down short of the first down marker.
Man, great vision right there, understanding that ball comes out fast. I've got to see it. I got to break on it and go make a tackle. It's 4th down. This defense played with vision, with great conviction. They came up. They made the play on the screen, Palmer. Great discipline by this team.
And they were physical, too. You saw guys defeating blocks and running to the ball and getting an outstanding athlete down on the ground before the first down marker to help win this game. I can't say enough about how well this defense has played in key moments in this one. None bigger, though, than that right there.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Tackle is made at the 42-yard line. And first down for the offense.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.